The difference between winning and losing most of the time is not giving up. Hey there, how you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these cryptocurrency markets? Well, the market cap's up a little bit today, coming in at $551 billion. We got 32.9 billion traded in the last 24 hours, so that's also an increase on yesterday. And we got the BTC dominance coming in at 34.6% right now. So that's standard of lately, right? So no real big changes this morning, which is always good. It's nice to wake up, considering the last few days we've had wake up and not see another day of red. We got Bitcoin coming in at 11,200 today. That's pretty much sideways movement. So no complaints on my end whatsoever, but it never does any good to complain anyways, right? So we got Ethereum. They're making some gains today, up about 3%. Not bad, holding on to the other side of $1,050. That's always a plus for them. They really like it in that range. I know Ethereum people hate to see it drop below $1,000. We got Ripple dropping back a little bit today, about 4.6%. Really not that bad considering they had some gains over the last 2 days when a lot of these altcoins were slipping backwards a bit. We got Ripple coming in at $1.33. So, considering they spent so long under $1, you're definitely doing all right there. We got Bitcoin Cash coming in at $1,639. But the big news, Steam. Wow, I'm always telling you guys to get over on Steam, start collecting that free Steam. It's free cryptocurrency. Start posting on it. Everybody's always using social media, so why not use a social media that's going to let you get some cryptocurrency, which is going to go up in value? And hey, you never know, someday you could be rich for it. But right now we got Steam. They're up 44.96%. So, and I seen them yesterday at one point up at 56%. They're coming in at $6.39. Woo, I like to collect that Steam, and I like it when they're making gains like this. And they got the Steam back dollar coming in at $7.12. That's up 5.5%. Not as much of a gain, but at $7, I got no complaints about the Steam back dollar. That's a wonderful price as far as I'm concerned, especially if you're trying to make a little extra income, or subsidize your income with the Steam and posting and letting your power get up there like I have been doing. Pretty much I'm seeing here that the Steam price is going up because it's been added on the Korean exchanges, and as always they're pumping that stuff up. So this may come back down in the next day or two, but it's always nice to see it up at this price. If you got any extra Steam, now might be the time to dump it. I doubt it'll be up there if you go to power down, because that takes an entire week. So what are we looking at for news on Bitcoin and coffee? Oh, I need some more of this coffee. These chilly mornings make it hard. Well, all right. First up, I thought this one was kind of humorous. If you're anywhere near my age, you remember 50 Cent. Hilarious. We all loved his music a little bit back in the day. Well, apparently he's a Bitcoin millionaire, which is funny to me. Apparently back in 1994, he had started... Not 94, I'm sorry. Back with one of his albums a few years back, he had started taking Bitcoin as a form of payment. They're saying that right now, all the Bitcoin that he's been holding, that he said that he had forgotten about, is coming in anywhere between $7 and $9 million. So that's a hefty chunk of Bitcoin right there. When he was asked to give comment about it, he was saying pretty much that he had kind of forgotten about holding the Bitcoin, but he said, not bad for a kid from the South Side. So, I've been to Chicago. I got family in Chicago, and yeah, that's not bad for a kid from South Side to hold that much Bitcoin. Next up, I'm hearing some news out of Canada about some actual armed robbers. They went into a cryptocurrency exchange with guns and held the 4 or 5 people there, at gunpoint, and tried to get them to do some transactions. Luckily, there was a 5th person that wasn't tied up and was able to call the police, and the police were able to get there and, take care of the situation before any transactions were performed, because we all know cryptocurrency transactions are one way. So if those robbers actually got it out of there, they would have got it. If they didn't get picked up later, blockchain analysis and all of that kind of stuff, they might have got picked up later on down the road. But cryptocurrency, definitely you could find some privacy features. There are some anonymous exchanges out there. There are ways around this stuff, and I'm sure that that's what they were going for. But definitely pulling a gun to a cryptocurrency exchange, that's a little low. That's a little low tech. So, all right, we got more news coming out of Korea, more regulations, more guidelines. I'm not even going to get into it. It seems like every day it's coming out. It seems like it's one of the big FUD pumpers out there that's trying to keep the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies down. just pay no attention to it. I mean, it is similar to a China event that we had seen last year. It's going to manipulate the price for a little bit, and then it's just going to be so overblown and so overdone. They'll have all the regulation, they'll have everything done, and we'll just keep on moving forward, and then it'll be some other country that we start hearing about these same exact things and see if it manipulates the price. But the thing about Bitcoin is this can only be done so many times before it has no effect on the Bitcoin network whatsoever. All right, so let me see, what else do I got? Last little bit of news. I got that the NASDAQ is thinking about doing some Bitcoin future tradings with their contract. I mean, we're already seeing a Bitcoin futures trading pretty much across the world now in a lot of different countries. Did it really help Bitcoin? Not as much as a lot of people were hoping it was going to. Some people are actually leading into saying that this is what's keeping the price of Bitcoin down. I don't know. I just know that I'm here holding Bitcoin for the long haul because I'm going to be here at the end and I'm going to be rich like 50 Cent. So if you like everything that's going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there because these numbers are growing. And I love it when this community gets bigger because you know what that means? That means I'm keeping new people from getting their cryptocurrency ripped off. And that is the worst thing that can happen out here because you get ripped off from cryptocurrency, you get turned away from it, you don't come back for a couple of years, and you lost out on a lot of money because I knew that if I kept all that cryptocurrency I lost in the beginning, I might be a $250,000 or something right about now. But as always, free help desk service down there below. If you can't spell my name, it's eugeneforest20@gmail.com. Please hit me up if you got questions. That's why I'm here. I want to deter you from those high risk, high reward situations that are going to get you ripped off like you keep hearing about with these ICOs that ran off with everybody's money. BitConnects, I was talking about that one. BitPedo went up. There's tons of them. It happens every day. That's what a lot of these crypto people are doing because it's worth so much in the future that they just want to take yours instead of going out and buying it. So also tools, links, affiliation codes, hardware wallets, all that good stuff. I try to keep updating that list. That's why it's down there. If you are new to this crypto space, please take the time to check that out. And donational addresses if you got that extra crypto. But you know what you can do that's even better? Come on over to Steam, join if you haven't, upvote my post, and if you make a comment, I'll upvote you back. Remember, keep your BTC safe.